Like and subscribe right now, or this spider is gonna crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Top 10 Scary Siren Head Facts. I started to do some research about Siren Head a few weeks ago, and since then, I began to hear some disturbing noises that came from the forest close to my house. Sometimes, the noises come from birds, and other times, they sound like an alarm. I'm becoming increasingly upset about this. These sounds are quite similar to the ones I found during my research about the Siren Head. In my opinion, there isn't any creepier monster than this infamous, devilish creature. Some people would argue and claim that the Slender Man is more disturbing, but I can't agree with that. Some people say that the Siren Head isn't real, and we know that most videos around here are cheap editing. But I heard some friends' nasty stories about people that survived a Siren Head attack, and I simply can't ignore it. The Siren Head is a smart, evil, and fierce predator that won't forgive any weakness or candor. We're not sure if this creature is a demon or an alien, but what we do know is that it would eat anything, even humans, without paying attention to its age. So, if you want to learn more about this dark, evil monster, join us today. We'll be showing you everything we know about it. Even in the worst case scenario, it's better to be prepared. Today, we're describing to you 10 scary Siren Head facts. We hope this can help to protect you against this monster, and even escape from it if necessary. Number 10. Horrific Skin. From a distance, the Siren Head looks like a rusty metallic monster. Even some artists recreated the creature with different materials, imitating its rusty looks. Yet, instead of material, the Siren Head's skin is probably more closely related to preservation techniques used by ancient cultures, like the Egyptian Empire and the Incas, to protect corpses from decay. In short, the Siren Head's body is covered with mummified skin. We can't tell from who or what creature, but the fact that the Siren Head's skin is dried and mummified makes us think that this monster is undead or maybe some kind of demon, instead of an alien or mutant. What was this creature before its skin was dried and preserved? Or where did these skins come from? Who made this insane ritual? To what end? On the other hand, on the small chance that this was natural, how did the creature survive? Is this entropic mummification the reason behind its mysterious and puzzling ways? We have a lot of questions about this, but the fact is that the skin of the Siren Head is a horrific monstrosity. Before we move on, I've got a challenge for you that will only take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. Leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And boom, 25 years of amazing luck. Try it! It really works. Number 9. Long arms. Reach is one of the most vital abilities a hunter or fighter could have. We've observed how powerful tigers, octopus, and jellyfish can be when they use just their reach, even without moving from their spot. Keen hunters can cover a long range around them because they're quick, alert, and are well equipped with long, powerful extremities. The Siren Head possesses exceptionally long arms. They're as long as its body. Such long extremities mean that the Siren Head can hunt a creature at 60 feet in a fraction of a second without making a significant effort. We don't have specific data to measure the average speed and acceleration of a Siren Head when it's hunting, but having its height and reach, we're sure that the further the better when it comes to this monster. At the end of the powerful, long, and wiry arms of the Siren Head are its bony hands. They have 5 long fingers that are not as sharp as claws at first. However, as the monster's skeleton is rock solid, the grip of this monster can be worse than a paw or talon. Number 8. Better in the wild. Humanity built urban areas to keep themselves safer from nature's threats, such as the weather and predators. The quintessential logic behind metropolitan cities and regions, in general, works to protect ourselves from the Siren Head. Most people have witnessed these monster appearances in rural areas, graveyards, and dark, wild forests. Even though this creature uses sound and noise as a part of its hunting tactic, it's clear that it can move silently as well. The combination of sneaky, smooth movement with mind tactics and camouflage are a part of the impressive arsenal of the Siren Head as a wild or rural predator. Additionally, because of its large dimensions and wiry aspects, the Siren Head blends in with the woods very well. In short, this monster is an apt hunter in these contexts. Number 7. Snakelike Tongue. Snakes use their tongue as an essential part of their sensory equipment. According to experts, the tongue allows the snakes to smell and taste a scent simultaneously, which is a very powerful advantage when hunting in the dark, so close to the ground. Regarding the Siren Head, it looks as if it has a serpent-like tongue, although only a tip. It doesn't have a long V-shaped tongue like snakes. It is possible that the Siren Head's tongue isn't so crucial as a perceptive device, but as a part of its weapon. Some people claim that the Siren Head uses its long tongue to trap and wrap around its victims, to chew and swallow them in mere seconds. Number 6. Extreme Metabolism, or something worse. The Siren Head has performed a series of attacks on a wide range of grounds, as it can cover vast distances very quickly. Nonetheless, people have never encountered a Siren Head with fat, or any evidence that it's digesting its prey, despite being wiry and skinny. These strange phenomena have led experts to speculate about it. How does this monster digest its victims so quickly? Why is it always so skinny? Is this monster a sick specimen of a completely different unclassified species? Non-conclusive studies suggest that the Siren Head might be a mutation of another creature, but we're still wary about its supernatural features. Is it possible that nature could create something so dark and evil? Is this creature alive at all? Are we facing some nightmarish monster from the most mysterious place of the universe? Number 5. Devilish Persistence. The best hunters can lurk in the darkness for hours, or track their prey for miles during entire days and weeks. Persistence is the key to success, and so it is for the Siren Head when it's determined to hunt its victims. According to the reports about Siren Head's behavior, this creature can remain entirely motionless for hours while hunting. In extreme cases, some people claim that the Siren Head can endure days without making a move, waiting for its victim. In this way, the monster blends in easily and camouflages itself inside the woods, even in abandoned facilities and warehouses, where it can be confused with rusty old hardware. Number 4. Head configuration. It's evident that the most distinctive figure of the Siren Head is, well, its Siren Head. Although it's a frightening and unique creature as a whole, the head configuration of this monster is unique. It's easy to explain why such a thing has become the most widely feared monster of our current strange and dark times. In general, the Siren Head always shows 2 speakers on top. However, a few times, people have reported a similar monster with a head like a lamp. Neither experts nor researchers have found any conclusive evidence of this. We can only assume that there might be several subspecies of this monster, and they've become powerful, successful predators, and subsequently, they have evolved. Number 3. Hunting tactics. The Siren Head has a wide range of features that enabled it as a complete hunter. The monster uses the speakers on top of its head to imitate people's voices, animal sounds, and alarms. The Siren Head uses these sounds to deceive, scare, and confuse its victims. Some people claim that they've witnessed how this monster uses its victims' voices to lure in their families and friends so it can later eat them. There are different versions of this creepy practice. Some say that the Siren Head takes the voices of its victim as it eats them. Others claim that the monster can imitate the sound of any human voice after hearing it for a single time, even if just for a few seconds.
Brennan?
The scariest one is that the beast doesn't need to hear anything or to eat somebody to imitate their voice. The Siren Head can simply read people's minds, dig deep into their secrets, and have access to people's memories, including images, voices, pieces of knowledge, and skills. As we said before, the Siren Head can wait for prey for entire days, observing our behavior, studying our weaknesses. So we can't trust our ears inside the woods. Number 2. Our best pick. Its huge size. Snakes and insects are terrible but small predators. Most of them can be dealt with a machete or can simply be crushed under functional boots or with a baseball bat. On the opposite, when we're dealing with larger creatures like bears, lions, great white sharks, or even larger predators, it is challenging to find a way to defend yourself from an attack. That is the case of the Siren Head. Despite being humanoid, witnesses have reported that the Siren Head is 40 feet tall. Yet, there have been some exceptional cases where people claim that the monster is even more towering. So when people have faced Siren Head, The wiser decision they have taken has been to run as fast as they could. Number 1. Destructive sound. The Siren Head is a lonely hunter. Unlike other predators, this monster is used to hunting and fighting alone. In order to survive smart and prepared human hunters, this creature uses its most formidable power. The use of noise as a weapon is rare, but many predators use noise and sound to trick their prey or to scare their enemies. In this monster's case, the sound is part of its terrifying arsenal. We've heard a story about 12 soldiers who fought the Siren Head during a secret mission devised to find and capture an infamous international criminal. Apparently, the soldiers used smart tactics to surround and defeat the monster, but the Siren Head used its most terrible and last resource. The creature made such a loud noise that half of the squad suffered from severe brain damage instantaneously, falling unconscious and passing away in a few hours. The rest of the group who survived suffered from several degrees of permanent hearing loss.